Okay. Let me get on the bed.
We're back in business.
Okay, we're back. We've all grown 2, 1 year. How many years has it been? Who knows? It is July of 2020. And so we just wanted to do an update because we know that in like 2 years we're going to look back and be like, they're so cute and funny and yeah. So, Ellie, go first. What is your life update since the last time we talked?
So, the last time that we talked was the end of our freshman year.
And Josh had his arms.
Yes.
Like this.
No, Ellie in the last video was sitting next to, on both sides, someone who was secretly in love with her. So that's a little fun fact. And since then, nothing has amounted of both of those relationships.
There's been some drama. There's been, so Josh, the boy who was sitting on this side, kissed his ex right before he left on his mission.
Dang.
And this boy then decided to confess his love to me while on his mission. Remember, I was crying. I was sacrament meetings when you told me.
I remember.
And then this boy just kind of falling out. So my life tip is missionaries if it works for you, it works for you, but you don't have to wait for them. Just see wherever life goes.
I think a common trend that you're going to hear between all three of us is the theme of love lives.
No, I have things other than love lives.
My turn.
So, I also went on a mission. So, I decided to serve a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Is this a plug?
We go to BYU.
And also, I am a new ambassador for the minimalist watch and jewelry company.
We're gonna be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. 'Cause that's so.
Okay, missionary work is real.
Okay, she's a church member.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
So I went to Oregon, and typically missions last 18 to 24 months. Can you guys listen to me?
They're listening.
Okay.
We've heard.
Because of the coronavirus, I was sent home early, and it was really sad. But I'm grateful for the chance I had to go on a mission, and it didn't.
Sounds like a sister.
I don't feel like it affected my schooling. They both got a year of school done while I was gone, but I'm a year behind in school. But I feel like I learned a lot of life experiences, so I'm grateful for.
Where'd you serve?
I already said if you were listening to me.
Okay, well, isn't it crazy that Sadie and I are juniors in college and we're only 19 years old? Shut up! How does that happen? I feel like Sadie and I always talk about how we feel like other 19-year-olds are smoking pot in their parents' basement, and we're literally juniors in college.
Are you both gonna graduate on time?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a semester behind.
I'm gonna graduate, and it would be very surprising if I didn't graduate 2022.
I might.
2022, yeah. So I'm junior, so I have 2 years left. So.
I might be able to pull off graduating spring term, but probably not. I don't really care.
I have no idea when I graduate. Oh, also I changed my major. Well, I don't know.
Did you officially?
No. Okay, then never mind, guys. I don't.
Then you don't get to tell the camera.
Comment 6 months in the future whether or not I actually change my major.
And you know she will. Okay. Is that your life update?
Yeah, but
also she's dating a boy.
Oh yeah, so I met a new boy. His name is Jaron, and he's cute, and he does summer sales in Virginia. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but yeah, but here's what I say. So I'm an RM, and I'm 20 years old, so people are like, oh, are you gonna get married, blah, blah, blah. So I'm right now not looking for the one, and Jared, he's a good one for right now, but I'm not in the rush to get married. That's just my point of view, and that's okay. Yeah. I feel like the culture of BYU and the Mormon church is oh, get married, but I'm okay waiting.
True. Okay, is that your update? Oh, okay, let's see. What's my update? Okay, so I got into advertising program. I think I had gotten into it by the last video, but I actually officially started it this spring. And so that's really fun. I'm going to be applying for the creative track in winter. And so that's...
Tell them what you got today.
I guess. Well, that's really exciting. But right now we're working on... I was chosen,
She's
to
just
help
so
Out of
amazing.
everyone.
to help with a campaign for the COVID measures that BYU are taking over the fall. And so we pitched our idea and they really liked it. And so we'll see what happens, and maybe you'll even see around campus my idea. Well, it wasn't my idea, my group's idea.
Really? Because earlier today it was like, the entire project was done by me and this other boy. No one else did anything.
No, it was a lot of brainstorming by everyone, but the actual presentation was just me and the guy.
Okay.
Anyways, that's my school, and then I'm staying here for the summer. I honestly I've gotten to the point where it's kind of pointless to go back home. I feel like everyone comes to that point. Is like it's like more fun to be, well, I guess not fun, but it's just a lot more enjoyable to be like in your own apartment for the summer, and not like having to ask your parents to like use the car and stuff. So I've been here for the summer. I did almost get engaged, and I was going to get married August 22nd, but that is a whole other story, and that is really crazy that happened. But since then, we have taken a break, and I have no idea what the future holds, but I'm kind of in the mindset of like the next 2 years are going to be really busy in the AdLab, and so like it doesn't I'm not like that like devastated that I'm not going to have a boyfriend. Yeah. But he was so cute.
Do you want to say his name? I mean,
I'll always
I'll redact, Your Honor.
No, it's fine. I can be anonymous.
Wait, but you said the name of Josh, and
I'll just say that if there's any half Polynesians out there, I'm on the market, and I have a really distinct type. Okay.
Is this a public video?
Yeah. So if I end up with a white guy, I'm sorry about this, and I'll explain everything later. You're out of the video.
It's my turn.
Okay, your turn.
My name is Sadie.
My name is Sadie.
Tell them what. Show them what you got, Sadie.
that's another video.
Oh yeah, that is another video. I'm making a video about my ex-boyfriend.
Sorry, we just watched a childhood video of Hope's where she was being really
Okay, stay on strategy.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want to watch this if you're just sidetracking the whole time.
If you're just saying inside jokes that just occurred 5 minutes.
We're not even gonna remember the inside jokes.
But I guess I'll have to keep it alive.
Okay, how many minutes do we have left?
So, my life update since... Okay, so in the last video... In the last video, I was wearing some other boy's sweatshirt. And I went and saw him that night, probably. I think he came over right after we filmed it.
That's pretty sexy.
So yeah, that's
Do you think
not a
about
thing
that every time you
anymore.
watch that last video?
Because of
Really?
the sweatshirt, and I'm
Yeah.
like...
All I think about is the eye roll that I did.
All I think about is Josh's arm around me.
Yeah.
And then when he goes to bed. That's the best. Okay, update. Strategy.
So that ended horribly. Big mistake. Like, dumbest thing in the world. But like not dumb, like I learned a lot. But
I think we're good.
then the summer I went home, and then the fall I did stuff, dated around, got around.
Oh, a lot of skinny white boys.
That's true. I played for Young Ambassadors this year, and it was really, really fun.
And how was Japan?
And Japan was awesome, thanks for asking.
Japan was cancelled due to coronavirus.
But I did get to go to Idaho and California, so it wasn't that bad. And I had a lot of boy drama this year,
And
especially right before this boyfriend
Oh, true.
with you know who.
Wait, I don't know.
Oh, I need to tell you.
Okay, I don't think he's.
Anyway,
not for the video.
now I have a boyfriend. We've been dating for almost 2 months. This Saturday, we're gonna celebrate our anniversary, and yeah, I don't know much.
Today
to
would have been
say.
the 1 year anniversary of the guy that I was gonna get engaged to. So that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question. Okay, so what is the best thing that's come out of the coronavirus?
Someone else go first.
Tanner.
Why?
Because I wouldn't have met him.
Why? He's in our ward.
No, because I would have, well, like, we wouldn't have met, like, in the same circumstances.
Okay.
Because I would have been in Japan, and I probably would have been still pursuing this other person who I should not have been pursuing in the first place. And we wouldn't have met and had, like, the availability to date and, like, the mindset of, like, everyone, like, because, like, the only reason we hung out in the first place was because, like, all our friends were gone, and we were like,
yeah.
so.
I'd say the best thing that came out of coronavirus, even though there were so many bad things, like, just to name a few, like, we couldn't go on to school on campus. I had to do my entry to the advertising program online, which was annoying. My relationship just got ripped to shreds because of all of the politics surrounding the coronavirus, so that was kind of annoying. But I think the two best things that came out of coronavirus was one, my roommate moved out, and so I had my own room. So I have my own room right now, which is really nice. But I do love you, Maddie, if you're watching. But it's just like, it's different having your own room. So that's one thing. And then also I work from home, which is really nice because I can just like roll out of bed and start working and clock in and clock out when I want to. So working from home is super nice.
So, coronavirus has been a real B word, but because I came home from my mission, I thought I'd still be in Oregon, so it's hard for me to find the happiness in me coming home from my mission. But here's how I'm turning it to be positive. I'm excited. No. Well,
it's all about boys, okay?
Yeah, it's not all about boys. I'm excited to see what this new chapter of my life is, because I had the chapter of my life before my mission, the chapter of my mission, and I'm excited to see where this chapter takes me.
Cool. Do you guys have any like questions that you'd want to like hear from yourself?
Like, questions for my future self?
No, like questions that you would be curious, like in 10 years, then you look back and you're like, oh yeah, like I wonder.
TikTok is still a thing.
Yeah, like what's trending right now?
TikTok.
Right now, like things are just crazy because of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Like the coronavirus went through like a Tiger King stage where everyone was like watching Tiger King, but now like what's really big is like Black Lives Matter and people using social media for like social justice, which is really cool. Like they've done a lot of protests, so it's just like a very, very intense time right now because of all the politics. Like a lot of things are surfacing because of the election coming up between Trump and Biden, and apparently Kanye West is now in the running.
Just think, our kids will like be reading this in their history book, and they'll be like, "Hey son, go check out our YouTube video where we talked about this."
2020 has been like a pain in the butt. Like there, just one thing after another. Like it's been a really interesting time to be alive.
I know, Pro.
What?
It brought us three together.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
You don't even care about me. Whatever.
No, I think it's fun. Yeah, I like it.
The Three Musketeers are back together.
Yep. Come on in.
Woo!
Do you guys have any other questions? I feel like, what is your favorite, like, thing to do when you're bored at this time in your life?
Watch TV.
What shows do you like right now?
Schitt's Creek.
Excuse me?
It's not a bad word. My favorite thing to do when I'm bored is to take a nap. I'm very good at napping. Sometimes I take 2 naps in one day. My lengths of naps can vary from 30 minutes to 3 hours. And I'm just really talented at this. And so I hope in the future I'm just as talented as taking naps.
Oh, if you don't have an answer, I have a good question.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so, what do you hope you in a year, like, will come to find out about yourself, or like be at peace with something, or like know something like you're curious about? Like for me, in a year, I hope that I am better at
being single. Like, I've been dating for like almost like I guess like in total I dated straight for 3 years, and so I just don't really know how like to be single. So I hope in a year that I'm like at peace with who I am without anyone else.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. For mine would be like right now, I feel like I'm like ever since like coronavirus and just really this whole year with like piano, I've been like really just all over the place. So I really hope that in a year, like I really hope that my new teacher is like just like what I need, and like hopefully I'll have like a better like attitude and like understanding of like where I'm going with music and like piano, because that's been like a really big like conflict in my life, I feel like, that I'm just kind of like pushing aside. So that's what I want.
That's cool.
And also hope that me and Tanner are still together, because that's what I'm planning on. So
Wow, it's a manifestation. Okay, your turn. I'm done with the cuddles.
I hope.
Stop. You had a lot of time to think.
got the camera zooming in and out.
I want to improve my ability to have relationships with other people, whether that be friendships or getting to know my professors so I can advance more in my major, or like I'm not very good at dating, so just like learn how to be better at maintaining relationships with people.
That's good. I also want to work on my sibling relationships more, because I'm not as close with my family. Like, I love them, but I'm not as close as I should be, because family are the people like that actually last a lifetime. Like, who knows about these two?
Yeah, I'm actually planning on ditching you in less than a year, so
that's something I also hope for.
Yeah, well, maybe if we would have gone sealed in the temple.
Yeah. I'm not ready to. She's the only one. Anyway, so this is, I guess.
This is us.
Yeah, this is us. And we'll see what we're like in a couple of years.
Fast forward.
Where's the off button?
Fast forward, we're pregnant.